Hi, my name is Marcus Washington from Area Specialist Solutions, and I'm here to talk to you about how we work with Craig Hollowell Photography and what they offer. We've used Craig for some time now and the team, and they're absolutely fantastic what they do. I think one thing that changes the game with their photography is, number one, their service. Their service is incredibly efficient and responsive, and that's what you need when you're dealing with a photography business and you're dealing with our owners that we all want the highest quality, and that reflects in their photography. So we find that the support that they give us also helps us sell the properties and allows the owners to see the quality, and they trust us in that process. The process of booking a photography session for our vendors is quite easy. Simply message Craig or Jordan and run through the time that you're requesting. And normally, if there's not a time that's right where they need it to be, we can normally work around that time and make it work. I always find that it's always accommodating, and that's probably the biggest thing when we've got owners that have select days that they want to have the photography taken or the certain time that they want. They seem to always be flexible to help us out and make that happen. Once the photography is booked in, simply a calendar invite comes through, which means it's locked in our diary, it's locked in their diary, we all know what's going on, and we can simply move forward to get the photography done. When we're actually at the shoot, which is the next thing, when we're at the shoot, I find the team are so friendly with our vendors, and that's probably the biggest thing, a bit of interaction, a bit of communication to make them feel comfortable. A lot of our owners are stressed, a lot of them are anxious about the photography being done, and having a team that is always supporting and saying, yeah, that'll be okay, or do this or do that, give some advice, not only from us but from Craig Hollowell Photography, it definitely does help make that process feel a lot more easier on our part. Once a photography is taken or being taken, I guess the best thing is also some advice around when, if there's some things that need to change, and that's what we like around the house. The presentation's always important. I always feel there is feedback from the team. Should we move that? Should we change that? Moving forward, once the photos are done, the turnaround's probably one of the biggest highlights about their business, and that is we normally get the photos back before 9 a.m. the next day, which allows us to get the property on by the afternoon. Talking to my clients, and they ask me, Marcus, when will we be online after the photos? It is a 24-hour turnaround, which is not very common in the industry, and to have that turnaround so quickly just means efficiency, no loss of time, no loss of expenditure for the time, which is really important in this industry. And I think as well, once the photos are taken, getting them back at 9 a.m. gives us time to review them. Is there anything that's missed, anything that needs to change? And that's probably another thing, strength of the business, is that we can actually work with them to say, well, this needs changing to some extent, can't be over the top, but always willing to help in some way of understanding what needs to happen. And that means we can move forward, we can get the property online, and everyone's happy, and we'll move on to sell the property.